rookie minicamp, but you're putting on an NFL helmet. And what's that moment like for you? Is it more real?
Yeah, I mean, I text one of my good friends because he always with me wherever I go, but he couldn't come because I had to go take care of business. But I told him it finally hit me, man. Like being able to be in the locker room, see your name on the locker, being able to be blessed and get an opportunity to play at this level. So I'm just taking it all in right now.
You get a little emotional?
Nah,
no.
Not yet. It ain't hit me that hard yet.
Maybe when you run out of the tunnel.
Yeah, finally.
What was the whole experience of getting drafted, the whole whirlwind like of just up to this point?
I'll probably say that the process is pretty tough. The Zoom calls, the 30 visits, the getting on the Zoom, learning playbooks, being able to go over it and take a test on it. So I'll probably say that's the most challenging part on you, just staying focused and knowing the learn time goal and staying locked in on what's in front of you.
And then what about that process or that experience after the draft up to this point?
I mean, you still got work to do. You improve yourself. You got drafted. You still got to come in here and compete at a high level.
Bucky, how much of the playbook, have you been exposed to, or at least in talking with the coaches about how you're going to fit so well in the scheme?
I'm not really a guy that really like go up to coaches and ask like what my part or what my job's going to be for the team. I pretty much just go with the flow. When my number call, always be ready to go out there and compete for the team.
Okay, Coach Laughlin, I spoke with him. He told me that you remind him of guys like Tony Pollard, Kenneth Gainwell, those types of players. Kind of, how much exposure did he give you to that at college? Kind of watch the tape of these guys and build your game out.
I'll probably say that the transition from Minnesota to Oregon, it was a great fit for my style of play. Being able to get in space, being able to catch the ball out of the backfield. So I think me going to Oregon really showcased my talents that I could be an every down back and really do whatever the team need me to do.
What allows you to be so slippery and to evade all these defenders?
I'll probably say I play with a chip on my shoulder because everyone talks about my size and how small I am. So when I got the ball in my hands, I'm just not trying to let the first man bring me down and just run hard.
But still, I mean, it's more than just attitude, right? Like, you have to have an instinct to be able to kind of anticipate what they're going to do so that you can slip by them.
I pretty much like play like that my whole life because I pretty much just want to have fun out there, making people miss, making them look silly. So I pretty much have fun doing it.
Bucky, low numbers are hard to score in the NFL. How'd you get 7? Why you like 7?
I didn't even really pick my number. They just told me I had 7. I wouldn't really care about the number. I'm gonna just go out there and play ball.
This weekend's all about first impressions. What are the most important things you can show your coaches and your teammates?
Pretty much going out there, showing them that I could pick up the playbook quick, play special teams, and do my part and play my role for the team.
Do you have a particular memory of maybe going against a really athletic defender where you were able to slip by him and you're just like, yeah, man, that was pretty cool?
I played a lot of good defenses in college, but I pretty much say probably every game I probably made somebody make a miss.
When did you realize you were pretty good at that?
I'll probably say in high school, transferring to my high school that I went to, it was just one play. I just did some crazy stuff, and I was just like, I couldn't even believe I did it.
Who was it against? When was
it was against Jerseyville. It was the second round of the playoffs my sophomore year. It's like the first clip on my highlight tape. It's
yeah?
crazy. Yeah.
Bucky, there are tuning as they have experience with this new NFL kickoff return model. How do you think that suits your strengths as a player?
I think when you back there kickoff return, you gotta have vision and you can't be scared to hit it. Like you gonna take a shot, but you just gotta go in there and do your thing.
Bucky, since getting drafted, have you been able to get in contact with Rashad, and what's that relationship so far like?
No, I ain't really getting in contact with him. I pretty much was gonna go with the flow. Not really want to be that guy that's annoying, you know what I'm saying, coming in. But I got a chance to meet him in the locker room. Pretty cool guy, so I'm excited to get to work with him.
Being up in Northwest, do you have relationships with Devin Culp and J-Mac already?
No.
Speaking of the Northwest, a little bit of a different climate down here in Florida. I mean, today's warm. It's going to get on hotter as the summer goes on with humidity and all that. What type of feelings do you have about that?
Just gotta stay hydrated. I mean, whatever weather they put me in, I was gonna adapt to it and get to it. So I don't care if it's hot, if it's cold, if it's snow. I just want to play football. I love what I do each and every day. So.
When did people start calling you Bucky? Where did the name come from?
That pretty much been my name. Don't nobody even really call me Marquise, my real name, but I just go with it. You feel me?
Where did it come from?
My dad gave it to me when I was little because I had buck teeth, but now I'm good. So.
Is that the braces or is that the?
Yeah, that's the braces you see.
As far as your leadership style, I talked to Coach Laughlin, and oftentimes it wasn't Bo Nix, it wasn't Troy Franklin, it was, you know, being someone that they could look at and turn to. Just talk about, you know, your ability to kind of captivate and motivate.
I'll probably say in our offense and our DNA is we start with the run first, so I know coming out the gate that I'm touching the ball, first person to touch the ball, so I pretty much got to set the tone for the guys around me. I'm not really a guy that's really loud and rowdy. I'm kind of quiet, chilled and laid back, but I let my pads really, like, you know what I'm saying, I go out there and work hard. I'm not really, so knowing that you a run dominant team and them guys gonna feed off you, so that's always been my mentality.
You said it kind of hit you, the moment kind of hit you today when you looked at your helmet, but do nerves come with that at all?
No. I've been doing this my whole life, man. It's no nerves. You just gotta stay true to who you are and don't let the circumstances change who you are.
Bucky, you said earlier that, you know, you didn't go to the coaches and say, hey, what's my responsibility? And then you said you didn't pick the number. Sounds like you're a guy, you just want to play football. You don't care about the ancillary stuff.
No, I don't really care about all the other stuff. Like growing up, I never been one of them guys to really go to a coach and complain about playing time or what's my role and things like that. I pretty much just go with the flow, and when my number's called, your tape is your resume, and whatever you put on film, that's what's gonna speak for it. So.